Lately, more and more people are choosing hybrid vehicles. Hybrid cars have both a combustion engine and an electric motor, and they pass the baton back and forth, all depending on how you're driving. A lot of the time, the electric motor steps in so the engine can just relax, which means you save on fuel and get even better mileage. It's easy to assume a hybrid's engine is easier to maintain since it's resting so much, but hybrids aren't quite like regular cars, and there are a few things to watch out for when it comes to engine maintenance. So, what makes hybrid cars different from regular cars, and what do you need to keep in mind when maintaining one? Unlike regular cars, which run on just an engine, hybrids, as the name suggests, use more than one power source, such as an engine and an electric motor. Plus, they use a regenerative braking system, which means they're way more energy efficient. Here, regenerative braking is a system that takes the energy usually lost when slowing down or stopping and turns it back into electricity to recharge the battery. In regular cars, when you hit the brakes, you lose kinetic energy to heat from all the friction. But in hybrids, that energy gets reused, helping reduce fuel consumption and boosting fuel efficiency. So, hybrids have a big advantage in terms of mileage, but because of that, there are some special things you need to keep in mind when it comes to maintenance. Regular cars run solely on the engine, but hybrids switch back and forth between the electric motor and engine. When the electric motor is running, the engine gets a break. And when the engine is resting like that, hybrid engines tend to run cooler than conventional engines. At first glance, you might think that since the engine gets a break, there's no risk of overheating. And that's a good thing, right? No, not always. When fuel is burned, moisture is generated. If the engine temperature is low, this moisture cannot evaporate and can accumulate inside the engine. It's important to prevent problems that may arise from moisture like this. On top of that, hybrid engines often start and stop more frequently. The electronic control system expects this and may inject more fuel than usual. Sometimes this extra fuel doesn't burn completely and builds up inside the engine as partially combusted residue. All of this means that hybrids create an environment where moisture and unburned fuel can easily mix into the engine oil. That's why using engine oil with excellent moisture management is so important. It needs to keep moisture and fuel from separating, so the hybrid car oil's performance stays stable and effective. Zeek has a dedicated lineup of hybrid engine oils designed to offer much better moisture management that prevents problems caused by moisture and fuel mixing. It gently protects the engine while keeping friction low, which helps reduce resistance and boosts fuel efficiency. Especially, the newly launched Zeek Hybrid specific engine oil has been upgraded to meet the latest SQ standards set by the American Petroleum Institute, offering performance that's even more optimized for hybrid engines. If you want your fuel-efficient hybrid to keep running smoothly for a long time, using engine oil made just for hybrids is a must. Now you know, right? With Zeek's upgraded hybrid engine oils that meet the latest specs, you can drive with confidence, both for your engine and your peace of mind. We'll be back with more interesting topics in our next episode. Thank you for watching Enmove Times.